Yeah, yeah. What up, though? You know what it is, Roddy Rod. Okay, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Spoiler talk. What can I talk about in this movie that I haven't said in my original non-spoiler review? Okay, the twist. Of course, the first thing you want to mention is the Vulture being Liz's. Isn't that his name, Liz? I think it was Liz. Being the love interest's father. Surprised the shit out of me, though. I didn't know when he opened that door and he looked. I said, "Oh shit! Oh wow! Did not see that coming." Especially with her being. Was she black? I don't know what race, but she was a darker color. I didn't expect for Michael Keaton to be her father. I mean, they even show her mother earlier in the movie, so it was like, that was interesting. That was great. That was great. And when we went from there, how she kept talking in the car, and it was like, oh my God, you gonna tell everything? And he found out that he was Spider-Man. I mean, as much as I'm tired of Spider-Man's secret identity being exposed in all these movies, this is the MCU where secret identities isn't a thing. Case in point, the very end of the movie, the funniest part of the movie, the very end, he's just walking around in Spider-Man's suit, feeling good about himself. Our May just looking like, what the fuck? Perfect way to end the movie. Oh man, like I said, you got those two scenes that really got me with Tony Stark and Peter Parker, where he helped them put the shit back together, which was spoiled in the trailers, and he comes out of the suit, and they have that argument, or whatever. He takes the suit back, and you have the scene where the Vulture takes down the building and is landed and it's on him, and he's literally just stuck. Peter Parker is literally just stuck, crying for help, mask off. That whole scene, and he gets up and just lifts it up. I'm like, dude, come on, you're Spider-Man. You have this incredible strength. You I was literally saying, I swear to God, if they get Iron Man to come and help him or whatever, then it's just too much. Now, low-key was kind of expecting that, because I'm saying we still haven't gotten that scene where it shows him and Iron Man, swinging, flying the battle together. So, by that, and then it turns out that scene not even in the movie. That's the first thing I was wondering about. What happened to the scene with him and Iron Man? It just watched too many trailers. All right, the score. If you saw my reaction to the score, I was, I like the score though. I like the score they had in the movie, but yeah, I was a little disappointed that was the only time during the Marvel credits was when they showed, when they played the dun 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 dun, like there's actually a fan made score on YouTube that it has an extended version. I think his last name is Squires. Michael Squires or something. Damn. Hope I got the name right. But it's on YouTube, and I actually have it on my iPod. Like, yeah, it's a dope score. I wish they would have had that in the movie, but I still enjoyed the score that they had. It kind of reminded me a little bit more of Ant-Man, like an Ant-Man with a Doctor Strange feel. With that score, but man, and there's so many Easter eggs in this movie, man. It's crazy. From the end credit scene with the Scorpion, I was confused on who that was. My man, who is this? I know it's another Spider-Man villain. For a second, I thought it was Carnage. I'm like, I don't know. So this gonna be Carnage, or this they really trying to throw a little bit of the Venom movie in there? Okay, I'm good. I know, but from that to I guess Donald Glover is supposed to be playing Miles Morales' uncle or something. So many Easter eggs, though. The Vulture was so badass in this movie. Who really cares about the Vulture? He's a clown in the comics and the cartoons and stuff, man. They gave him this badass suit, man. I wanted that shit. That shit was badass. And Michael Keaton rocked the shit out of that mud too, man. probably best action scene is the what's still pulling the boat together, because just showing how he's webbing everything up. And Cameron, man, hilarious. Even when he did that, she was like, "Good job, Peter. You were 98% efficient." What? Everything torn apart. The funniest part with her was when he was climbing the Washington Monument, and he's like, "Oh, I've never been this high before." She just talking, and it shows the people inside the elevator like, "Oh, it's okay, we're safe." And it goes to her like, "They are not safe in there." Just kept going back and forth, and then we got higher and higher. She was like, "Yes, and you have not reinstalled your parachute, so a fall from here will be deadly." Like, I get it, okay, I get it. like man. But I like the tech that they give him in the Spider-Man suit, just because it plays a key part in the story. So I don't know, it doesn't bother me that much. It does bother me, like I said, a little bit about the Spider Sense, because if you watch Civil War, when he's fighting Falcon and he senses Bucky threw that big ass piece of shit at him, he sensed it and dodged it. And he says Ant-Man was around when he took the shield back. He says, "Guys, something's up." Like, he has Spider Sense in Civil War. Why he doesn't have it in here? I mean, Spider Sense isn't always 100%. Like, it doesn't always pop up. So I understand sometimes you can say, yeah, sometimes Spider Sense doesn't always work. Sometimes it doesn't. But it was just a lot of times in here where he got to drop. They snuck up on him. Particularly when the Vulture snatched him up like a motherfucker, and when Shocker got him when he's coming out. So, and like I said, he felt more experienced in Civil War than here. Like, I kind of feel like the director or the writers or whatever just aren't really in tune with the Spider-Man we were introduced to Civil War. But I mean, that's whatever. That's just me being a nitpicking or whatever. But as far as a movie that stands alone on its own, just very entertaining all the way, very funny. Of course, we know that since Guardians and Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, even, they just been going real comedy. Even the Thor trailer that shows, like, they just really been going comedy heavy with these movies. That's another reason why I'm really excited for Black Panther. They better not make that no damn comedy, alright? That is where you draw the line. But it was kind of expected. And Spider-Man is a comical character, and he's a teenager. It's expected. Flash Thompson in here. I'm not a Flash Thompson fan, so it didn't bother me like that. The fact that they made him a I don't know, I haven't been to high school in like half my life. Like, so I've been out of high school for a while, so I don't know. The bully, I feel like the bullies might have changed in 2017. Like, a bully isn't this typical jock. Like, he's like a nerd too, pretty much. He just got money. Like, the bullies nowadays are just the other rich kids. Like, so, but I understand they're just trying to give you something new. It's like, I see if this was the first Spider-Man movie ever, then yeah, it's like, you can't forget that. You can't do that. You can't do that. But by this being the sixth Spider-Man movie, the third reboot, it's like, we gotta give y'all something different. That's why we got him outside of New York. That's why we got him as an actual kid in school. That's why we changed some characters around. Like, that's why we had to tie into the Avengers more. Like, we just gotta give you a different Spider-Man. Like, you can't really relate this Spider-Man to Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. I feel he's just totally different. It's like he's a totally different character, man. So, I mean, as far as the spoilers, and the whole MJ thing, that was so Dark Knight Rises for me. That was so Robin for me. I was like, really? So Michelle was MJ, but then it was like, oh, her initials are MJ. But like, whatever. I don't think he even really. He still got to go through Gwen Stacy first. If you're going in order, like, I don't think he even really gets with MJ until after, like, the end of high school, in the school, right? So, that comes whenever. Or you don't have MJ, I don't care. I actually do like MJ from the comics and TV show, but I don't care, man. After Kirsten Dunst, I'm like, I don't even want to see no MJ in these movies, man. I can't stand her ass. But shit, I mean, not too many spoilers to talk about besides the whole Michael Keaton Vulture being his girl's father, and that was pretty much the big big plot twist for me. But all in all, I like how even though I saw so much from the trailers and this and that, it was so different that it was just unexpected. Like, you know, it wasn't a cliche superhero movie. It didn't feel like any superhero movie I've ever seen before. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys have seen something like that. I can't think of one that was like this. And yeah, enjoy the hell out of it. I will be seeing it again sometime this weekend or sometime next week. Yes. Pretty much made up my expectations. Like, it wasn't. I know a lot of people, it's their most anticipated superhero movie of the year, so maybe y'all might feel a different way. But for me, it pretty much matched my expectations. So, shit, I can't think of nothing else really spoilerish to talk about. Let me know in the comment section whatever y'all want to talk about. Y'all know I'll reply heavy, so let me know and we can talk there. I gotta go get this haircut. Big business. Holla.